Hey. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. It is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I'm coming after the full moon in Scorpio. You know, I was just too exhausted to do anything during the full moon in Scorpio. I literally fell asleep yesterday right after I did an interview, and that was it. I was down for the count. I mean, it knocked me out. So I don't know how the full moon affected you. It happened about 10 hours ago, but it really got me. So I thought, I'm going to do something special. I'm going to come and do a quick astrology rundown for the signs, all 12 signs, and see if what I say is affecting your sign the way I think it might be affecting your sign. So let's do that quickly, and then we'll talk about anything else that comes to mind. This is a surprise, by the way, because it's a Tuesday afternoon, but I thought I'd come and do it. So let's start with the sign that was most likely affected by the super full moon in Scorpio, okay? And I don't know if you guys want to see my face. I might show my face. I'm not saying I will, but I might show my face, okay? But let's do this first. So let's start with who was most affected. First is Scorpio. Scorpios. I don't know what happened with Scorpios. I have a feeling it may have been relationship oriented. Even though this happened in your first house, which would have been like you, it's about you, right? Your emotions, what you were going through and how you felt. But it might have ricocheted back from your partner. And that's because there's such a heavy influence of Taurus planets right now. So Scorpios might have got the brunt of that from their partner. So that's one thing that could have happened. But it also could have just been you having your independence and standing up for yourself and speaking whatever came to your heart and your mind and your soul. So that is definitely something that could have happened with Scorpios. Sagittarius. It happened in it would have been in your 12th house. So some Sagittariuses might have been really spiritual, I said like yesterday, but this is really going to affect the next 2 weeks. So whatever I'm saying, apply it to the next 2 weeks of your life. Okay. So for Scorpio, as I said, I think it deals with them standing up for themselves and their independence and being strong in the midst of all the Taurian stubbornness. They're going to have to be strong and do that. For Sagittarius, it's the 12th house, and it deals with spirituality. It also deals with Neptunian things and 12th house Piscean like things. And since Sagittarius and Pisces are at square, this might not have felt that great for Sagittarius because they like to know. And the 12th house puts blinders on us where we really don't know. And we're grasping for the reality of it all, right? So we don't know. Next, and again, this could affect you over the next 2 weeks, okay? So I'm going to show my face because I have a feeling people are like, where is the woman? I want to see the woman. Look, I don't have any fancy background or anything like that because I'm not on Zoom. And I don't know what's going on with Facebook and Zoom, but Facebook and Zoom are not friends right now. They are not cooperating for a lot of people. And I'm one of those people. So thank goodness we have StreamYard, but I don't have all my usual things going on. So we're on to the sign of Capricorn. How is this going to affect Capricorn? Capricorn was in your 11th house. I hope you spent the day with friends, and I hope that you are building new friendships over the next 2 weeks, hanging out in groups, clubs, associations, organizations, getting to know people, extending your hand of friendship, and also going for your dreams, going for what you want, your ambitions, and it's like your hopes and your dreams. Go for those, okay? Even if it seems like it's out of reach or you can't do it, go for it anyway. Next is Aquarius. This happened in your 10th house, Aquarius. This could be Aquarius, people who have Aquarius rising. It could have affected them. So Aquarius moons, anyone who has Aquarius in the first house overlay. I have Aquarius in the first house overlay, okay? So how this could have affected Aquarius is in your career. Hopefully you were doing something that had to do with your career yesterday, and that you're going to do something that has to do with your career and your ambitions over the next 2 weeks, because this is the time to do it. This is where that emphasis is going to be. So this is the time to shine in that area. Next is the sign of Pisces. And Pisces, this would have happened in your 9th house. So it's kind of funny now that I think about it. It's almost like you and Sagittarius did a switch. You did a switch off. Saggy was sitting in the house of Pisces, and Pisces is sitting in the house of Sagittarius. So the same dis-ease, and let's hope it's not coming out in dis-ease, is occurring for Pisces. And by the way, when you hear that clicking sound, I believe that is happening from this cam that I purchased a few weeks ago, because that's when the clicking started. So I'm going to have to go get a new one. Okay. Oh, and I just got a message from StreamYard, which said, we're having trouble streaming to Facebook. This may be an issue on Facebook's end. Is it possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook? We'll keep trying and let you know if it's resolved. Please check Facebook to ensure the stream looks okay. If this continues for a while, try creating a new broadcast or just remove the destination from the broadcast and then re-add it. Now that was to my group, Astrology, a Look Inside, on Facebook. So there, even StreamYard was having trouble getting into that group on Facebook. It looks like the profile, I have it also going to my profile. It looks like that's still going. We'll see. But there is some issue with the streaming into Facebook. And so that's really interesting that I got that message. Okay, so we were on Pisces. And as I was saying, I digress a bit. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you why I digress after I do this, okay? But I want to do this first so I know it's done, and then I can run on at the mouth after that. So Pisces, as I was saying, Saggy it affected them in their 12th house, which is the house of Pisces. And for Pisces, it's affecting your 9th house, which is the natural house of Saggy. And I think some Pisces are actually thinking, your mind is opening. It's like you're aware and you're awakened to whatever's going on spiritually. I think some Pisces are extra spiritual right now. You might be learning something, taking courses or classes or something of that nature, like master classes, I'm sensing. Okay. And this is something that's going to affect you for the next 2 weeks. So Pisces, that's where your emphasis is going to be. I think it's about gathering information and learning. Aries, this is affecting your 8th house of money. Other people's money. Other people giving you money. Aries, you guys might be getting money. Maybe. It could be your partner's money. So it could be affecting your partner's money, Aries. But I feel like this is what's going on for Aries. Taurus, this is the 7th house. This is partnerships for sure. But this is like the relationship partnership. So it could be enemies. You could be dealing with enemies that are, it might be people you knew were enemies, but suddenly they're coming out of the woodwork over the next couple of weeks. It's 2 weeks of influence here. Next is Gemini. Gemini, this is affecting your 6th house. And the 6th house is the house of work, it's health, It's the mundane things that we do in life, like just getting up, taking care of things, washing the dog, or whatever you're doing. And this is just dealing with life, maybe working out over the next few weeks, or going on a diet over the next few weeks, or you know doing spring cleaning over the next few weeks. All of that is very sixth house. Cancer, it's fifth house for you, and that is love and romance and dating and falling in love, and children. Be careful if you don't want to get anyone pregnant or get pregnant. Also, Cancer, it could be you taking a chance, playing the lotto. I would definitely play the lotto over the next 2 weeks. Who knows? Might as well take a chance. Leo, it's the fourth house. This is your home life. This is your family. It could be something happening in your home. It is the moon, so it's emotional. I don't know if you had any emotional experiences over the last couple of days, but we've got 2 weeks of this. So the fourth house, it's your family. You might just be doing more things with your family. We're getting into May soon, and so over the next few weeks, you might find that your Mother's Day is coming up. There's a lot going on there, Leo. Virgo, this is the third house. So some Virgos may find that they're doing more things in their communities. They're doing more things with family members like aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews and cousins and brothers and sisters. Neighbors might play a role in your life suddenly. And it could just be travel, like going from point A to point B, or getting travel or getting communication, because the third house is also the house of communication. So it could be letters and emails and phone calls and text and lots of Zoom meetings. So Virgo, just expect that. Libra, this has affected your second house, and that is the house of your money. That's what you have. That's the toys, right? Some Libras might be buying some toys. There's a lot of Taurus planets out right now, and I think that's a lot of Venus, and that could be affecting Libra. And Libra, you might be buying some beauty products. I could see that. Some new products for your home. Anything that enhances things and makes them more beautiful. Okay? And this is what I see over the next 2 weeks for all the signs that I just did. I'm going to do something special for the signs as well. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk about really quickly about where these planets really are. Because there's a lot going on, okay? I'm just going to keep it real. It's a lot going on. And right now, the moon is at 17 degrees of Scorpio. And Mercury is at 17 degrees of Mercury. Now, I did not plan it. I just didn't feel like going live until this very moment. But as I look at this, Mercury is exactly on my moon in the fourth house. And the moon is exactly opposing my moon up in the 10th house, exactly opposing it. So it's so strange about this, because right now, and I'm talking, but I'm not sure what I'm just speaking. So I'm going to listen later and see what's really coming out of my mouth. Also, Venus is conjunct Mercury. So that moon is opposed Venus, is opposed Mercury. Maybe I look extra funny looking right now. I don't know. I decided to show my face because why not? But who knows what you're seeing on the other side, or since it's Mercury, how I sound. Maybe when I'm talking, perhaps it's coming off a certain way. I have no idea. All I know is I had an urge to come and share this information, and so I did. Also, the sun is at 7 degrees of Taurus, and that is pretty much conjunct Uranus in Taurus. We're pulling away from all that was on Uranus. But it's interesting. Things may go differently. It could be innovativeness and creativity, but it could also be sudden, out of the blue, shocking things. So be careful that's looming upon us right now. Don't like that vibe, the sudden, shocking things. explosive things. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else here I want to tell you? Well, Saturn is sextile the North Node, or excuse me, trine the North Node, and sextile Chiron. We've been dealing with that for a minute, and I think the North Node is retrograding as it normally does. So, but it's pulling away from that trine with Saturn, and I don't really see any other major. It's funny though. Neptune is going to trine that moon. Like, even though the moon's at 17 degrees, Neptune's at 22, the moon is moving toward a trine. So, in the next few hours, we're going to get the moon trine Neptune, and that's really dreamy and really imaginative. Some people might feel extra creative this afternoon, extra creative. So that's amazing. I hope you take advantage of that. Whoever has that in their life, congrats. So one of the things I just wanted to point out is that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 planets in the sign of Taurus right now, and they're being opposed by the moon. So there could be some stubbornness going on, brought on by who knows what, but it could happen. Be aware that is possible, the stubbornness. Okay. And I'm going to pull these cards, and then I'm just going to cut on out of here I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I just wanted to tell you guys what astrologically, what I thought was going on for each of the signs. And now what I'm going to do is pull a special mindful message for each of the signs. And we're going to start with the first sign. And I'm going to start with Scorpio because it was a Scorpio moon, and 2 cards popped out for Scorpio. The first says, dance it out. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel build up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. And next was playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there is so much fun to be had? Okay. So let's see what we have for the next sign. We're going on to the sign of Sagittarius. Just want to see what pops out at me. Anything? Okay, there we go. So you had a couple of cards here, Saggy. You have guidance system. I love using my emotions as a guidance system. They show me how close or far away I am from what I want. When I'm feeling joy and doing the things I love, I am in a state of allowing for my desires. I notice when I am feeling low vibrational thoughts and shift them to release resistance. And personal journey. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. And you also had a third one pop out, Saji, and it's conscious focus. What I focus on, I attract more of. Starting with today, I will be more conscious of what I choose to spend time speaking or thinking of. I will do more of the things that bring me joy and see as more of these things begin to effortlessly flow into my life. So that was very interesting. So let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Capricorn. You got Capricorn, expansive. Every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. I love that. And also you got hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. Wow, that was beautiful, Capricorn. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Aquarius. See what the special messages are for Aquarius. So you've got commitment, Aquarius. I am committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my highest potential. Even though I may not see the physical manifestation of my desires, I know they have vibrationally manifested and are on their way to me. It's beautiful. And next was expressing love. Today, I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and wish them well. My love is infinite, and it feels great to express it. That was beautiful, Aquarius. So we're going to move on to the sign of Pisces. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle really quick. So I really shouldn't have to, but it's always good to do, just to make sure. So let's see what we're sharing with Pisces. So the first card, Pisces, I love that this was for Pisces, is magic. There is magic and miracles all around me. Where others see coincidence, I see evidence of life synchronicities. I love filling life with wonder and magic. It's way more fun that way. And you also got intentions. Today is a fresh start. No matter how my day was yesterday, I can make of today whatever I want. My intention for today is, and then you fill it in, write in your intention or tape that intention on your door or in your fridge or wherever you can see it before you leave your house, okay? So good luck. It all seemed to deal with magic, Pisces, and that's so Piscean. I love that you got those messages. So next we're going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Aries. The sign of Aries, shuffling a few times, and then I'll pull out something for Aries here. See if we can get, wow, that popped out. We had two cards that, oh, here's one more that wants to come out. Wow. Okay, so the first is projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. I love that. And this, by the way, is, did I say Aries? I believe it's Aries. And this is tune in. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want and I will honor however I'm feeling. And you also got hold lightly. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to go, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. Beautiful. So next we're moving on to the sign of Taurus. There are a lot of Taurus planets out there right now, so it'll be interesting to see what we're going to tell the sign of Taurus. So let's see, Taurus. You got tune in as well. Tune in. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I'm feeling. And then you got uninvited. I think that's what it is, right? Unburnt. Yeah, uninvited. I believe that's it. I create my reality. Oh, unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. Beautiful. And also, you got commitment. I am committed to my growth and dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my fullest potential, even though I may not see the physical manifestation of my desires. I know they have vibrationally manifested and are on their way to me. It's beautiful. So let's see what we're going to tell the sign of Taurus. Oh no, that was Taurus. I think that was Aries. That was Taurus, and Taurus, you're getting two. Because I'm pulling out some more. So you got all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, the doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, and overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expression. I think this is Taurus again. Fuel. I enjoy doing things that fuel me. It feels great to do things for myself just as much as I do for others. When I make sure I'm taken care of, or I can better show up for those in my life and do the work that I can do. And then next was coming my way. Unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality. So, Taurus, you got, I think, six cards, but it is Taurus season, and there's a lot of planets in Taurus. So maybe it was meant to be. So I am going to move on to the sign of Gemini. Wow, Gemini, you had a bunch come out. And I'm going to actually take them for you. Okay, you guys, sorry. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the full moon is happening on my Neptune in my right on my midheaven, and Venus and Mercury are sitting on my own moon, which is down in the fourth house on my nadir. So I really probably shouldn't have went live. I feel tired and old. 17 degrees is trying my ascendant, because my ascendant's at 17 degrees of Capricorn. But I'm exhausted, and I slept all day yesterday. I could easily go back and sleep more hours today. It's just the reality of how this full moon affected me. And I don't know, I just felt like I needed to mention this to anyone who was watching, in case you wondered, like, wow, her energy seems weird today. It is. It's the desire in me to come in and help and share and talk and communicate is here. Maybe because the moon is up in my 10th house, but really with all those planets in Taurus down in the 4th house, I really just want to just stay in my skibbies and really just put on Netflix, and maybe that's what I should be doing. So I'm going to finish this, and then I probably am going to go and do that. So this is for Gemini. It says, loving friends, Gemini. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships that may be toxic and keeping me stagnant. This is for Gemini, okay? So, yeah. Next is, I know how to get this here out the way. Subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past, and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. Next, Gemini is present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take the steps step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. And last was new adventures. This is for Gemini. Today, I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust my intuition and follow my desires. That was great, Gemini. So we're going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Cancer. So we'll move on to Cancer. We just shuffle a couple of times. So let's see what we're telling the sign of Cancer. So here we go, Cancer. You got play was your first card. I'm completely engaged in what I do. In the here and now, I call it play instead of work. I'm deeply fulfilled by all that I do. I love that, Cancer. That's a great card. Next is expansive. Capricorn got this card. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. What a beautiful card. And next was self-appreciation. I will find a moment throughout the day that I can dedicate to myself. Find a comfortable space and bring a pen and paper. I will write a letter of appreciation to myself where I will pour love into who I am and all that I do. That's beautiful, Cancer. Beautiful. So let's move on to the very next sign, which is the wonderful sign of Leo. Leo. Let's see what we're going to tell the beautiful sign of Leo. What is that message for Leo? We will see what we're telling Leo. There they are. They came right up. So first is coming my way. Unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams become a reality. That's beautiful, Leo. And up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. I don't try to push my emotions or feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Okay, I like that. So let's see. We're going to move on to the sign of Virgo. Virgo. Okay. But before I do that, I'm going to take a sip and I'm going to put this on so you can hear my friend give a little testimonial about me. How's that? See if you can hear this.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Adrian is a godsend and is one of the most beautiful people with the most beautiful soul that I've ever met. And she isn't just an astrologer because she has the gift. She's an astrologer because she wants to use her gift to help others and genuinely cares about other people. And when you're choosing someone that does your readings, you want someone that gives a damn about you as a person, not just as someone that's, not just as a paying client. And you more than get that with Adrian. Like I said, I had a situation, a reading with her yesterday, which yesterday would have been the 6th. I had a meeting with her yesterday, and practically everything that she told me then happened like less than 24 hours later. So you definitely want to be connected to someone that has that is that intuitive and is that real. So now I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time. I just wanted to say Adrian is great, and I'm so very grateful for having her and for having found her. And you will not regret at any point. You will not regret using Capricorn Tigress, having Capricorn Tigress as your astrologer. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Kamiko. I love it every time I play that. She's a sweetheart to do that. So I'm going to move on to the next sign, which is the sign of Virgo. Let's see what cards we get out really quick for Virgo. Just doing really quick, special mindful messages today. Just because it was a full moon and, just a nice way of doing things. So you got expressing love, Virgo. Today, I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. Beautiful. Next, Virgo, is morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me to lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for the ones that do. Oh, I love that. And next is balance. Wow, this is all about having a ritual of balance, which is very Virgo. I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them. But I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. That is a wonderful message for some Virgo out there. That's beautiful. I just sense it has to do with love and just finding that balance within yourself. So good luck, Virgo. So let's move on to the next sign. It's the sign of Libra. Ooh, couple of cards wanted to come out, but I'm still shuffling. I'm going to put them back in. Keep that shuffle going. Just going to do this a couple more times. I don't want to over shuffle, but I don't want the same cards to come out. So, you know. Okay, let's go ahead and find out what we're telling Libra. Oh, they popped over. That was amazing. Okay, so you got first is all is okay. All that I feel is okay. I hold myself in love through the unsureness, the worry, the doubt, anger, fear, anxiety, rejection, or overwhelm. I am thankful to feel the full range of emotions that I do. These emotions are the very contrast that leads to my higher expansion. And you also got my own energy, Libra, my own energy. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand, and it is enough. It is up to them to do the rest. And then last was present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. It's beautiful. So let's move on to Sagittarius. What are we going to tell the beautiful sign of Sagittarius? Let's see what we're telling Saggy. Just a couple of quick shuffles, and then we're going to move on. Okay. Sagittarius. Let's see. Divine Spirit, show me just those messages for Saggy. Here we go. Okay. A couple come out. I think I've seen these before. Oh, you got I am enough, Sagittarius. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. Beautiful. And also you got coming my way. I've seen this several times. In fact, I've seen these together several times. So strange. Coming my way, unique opportunities aligned with my desires present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality. And then up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I just sit with them and feel them as I release them. So I believe I started on Scorpio. So we are done with those messages. I hope those messages aligned with the right or resonated with you out there, and that you got something out of that, because I just wanted to come and do something really quick. I've got a special thing that I'm going to do for you guys before I go. But before I do that, I'm going to put on this little ad so you can see how you can possibly get yourself a reading with me. So you guys, I'm about to do something a little special. I haven't done it in a while, but I decided I would do it today, which is I'm going to share a couple of sacred soul alignments. I love them. I've recorded a bunch of them. We have over 100 and some. Actually, I think there's over 300 and some now. But I recorded about 100 of them. And I listen to them personally every single day. They help a great deal. And I thought, when I think of Scorpio and I think of Taurus, when I think of Scorpio and Taurus in general, I always think about money. Both Scorpio and Taurus, they are the axis signs that rule the money houses. Taurus rules the second house, Scorpio rules the eighth house. Both of these houses are the houses that deal with money. So I thought, I want to make sure I find some alignments that have to deal with abundance or money or advancement or something to do with bringing in money and money going out. And so I found these two alignments that I feel that are easy to follow and understand. And if you don't understand the alignments, um, it's a little much to go into, just right offhand. But just know that they're part of the sacred soul alignments that I've been certified to do, and they're amazing. Okay, I can't really put it into words. An alignment, it refers to nearly 300 of these sacred energies that are a part of the sacred soul alignment modality. And these sacred energies align with the individual's energy, their frequency of that particular alignment, can thereby clearing and dissolving and re, um, activating or awakening or both. Um, these energies are sacred soul alignments, are what we practitioners, what we run for ourselves, and what we are tuned to run for other people as well. So the first one I believe I've got here, I want to say one is, let me just go ahead and play it for you, okay? So you can see this, okay? I'm not going to go into the full heart of creation or anything like that, because these are just, I just wanted you to get this in you today. Okay, let me get it started for you. Unplug from lack alignment. Lack is an energy. It can present or materialize in physical form as financial lack, lack in love, lack in joy, lack in abundance, lack in health, and so on and so on. The energy of lack is deeply intertwined with the energies of unworthiness and of struggle. So this alignment will unhook and unplug you from the energies of lack, unworthiness, and struggle. It resolves hooks, cords, attachments, and curses that you may have to this energy. It resolves oaths, vows, contracts, and agreements taken in any lifetime or timeline that attract lack, poverty, struggle, or suffering. This alignment also releases curses, including genetic curses, that tie you to the experience of lack, poverty, struggle, and suffering. So resolving and reweaving all of this in the Akashic records. Run these energies in all languages, running non-stop and at the perfect pace for each individual receiving this healing as identified by the Creator, until the deepest layers and levels where they exist for each individual have been cleared, deleted, transmuted, and the deepest root pulled and dissolved in God's light. And the deepest level of harmony, peace, and balance has been reached for each individual receiving this healing. Run all of this using the sacred amulet now. In divine love and light, run a sacred light belief healing. Creator, change it. I love that alignment. And so I definitely wanted to share it. And there is another alignment that I found, which I believe is advanced with ease and joy, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to put this in so that you can see this as well. Abundance of the ocean. How perfect for Scorpio moon. Abundance of the ocean alignment. Universal energy is available to every one of us at all times. And because abundance, like all things, is a form of energy, we can connect into abundance as deep and vast as the ocean, anytime we want. This alignment will allow you to tap into your abundance that is vast and as deep as the ocean. Channel it into your life. This alignment brings in the knowledge and energy that you need to bring abundance and will connect you into the unlimited abundance of the planet. So run all of this using the sacred amulet 9 now. In divine love and light, run a sacred light belief healing. Creator change it. You guys, it's been Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of astrologylookinside.com. If you have not already done so, take a moment to find us on social media. You can find us at facebook.com/astrologylookinside, on instagram.com/astrologylookinside, on youtube.com/astrologylookinside, on patreon.com/astrologylookinside, and on TikTok at astrologylookins. I love that. Lookins. And of course, you can always visit our website, which is astrologylookinside.com. I have got to go and do something with the blog. I've been so diverted. But there's our shop. Go check out our shop. Make sure you look at each individual section or you'll get confused in that place. I tell you, there's so much. Anyway, let's party out. I love you guys. Much love and light. Blessings. Hey, let's party. Hey. Yes. May you all have a beautiful 2 weeks of this full moon of Scorpio, okay? It should be interesting. Hey. Yes. All right now. Let's party. I love it. Yeah. You guys, I will sit up here and dance all day. I'm out here. Blessings. Love to you all.